Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So that's it guys. How much you save basically depends on how good you are in saving money.
Of course, yeah. All my niggas got sauce. And all my women.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please, you are welcome. Do subscribe and do like the video and leave a comment down below. And if you're returning, welcome back, and remember that I love you and I appreciate your support. So today guys, guess what? I am bringing a great video to you. The top countries to teach English. If you want to make it, just take yourself to South Korea because you definitely enjoy it there. The job market in South Korea is really huge and the demand for English teachers is massive. You get to sign a contract of about 22 to 25 hours a week, which includes office hours and teaching hours. You also get paid around 2.3 or 2.1 million won, which is probably about 2,000 US dollars. I'm not so sure about that, but I'll definitely put it up, or when you do your research you'll find out more about this. You need a degree, one. You need a TOEFL certificate or at least 2 years teaching experience. In South Korea they have the EPIC program, which is English programs in Korea. These are actually owned by the government and is their way of bringing in teachers into South Korea. These ones are the ones that give you the less hours, and they give you 18 days vacation. They do sometimes pay for your flight to come, but some of them pay you back at the end of your contract. At the end of 1 year, they pay you back for your visa, for your flight and everything else. These are very competitive to get, and the process is a lot. You have to go through a lot of documentation to get this job. Then they have the private academies, which are known as Hogwans. These are very popular and they are the ones that you can easily get into. You don't really have to have much experience, but with your degree and with your TOEFL you can get these ones. But the hours are a bit longer, like 30 hours a week and about 10 days vacation. So you have to work extra for these ones, but they do pay you. You can also teach in China, which is the second place to teach. You might get 30 hours in total, 25 to teach and 5 for office hours to basically prepare what you're going to teach. Now in China they pay about $1,500, $2,000, $3,000. It depends where you are. It's really different because you might actually be in a public teaching institution. These ones are privately owned by individuals. So basically what happens is that you actually have to teach about 40 hours. They pay you a bit more for your work. For universities they pay about $1,000 a month and you work 16 hours, so it makes sense. You can get a part-time job as you're working, though you're not allowed to work for any other people apart from the ones you sign a contract with, but people are doing it. Then there are international schools where expat children go. These are the ones that pay the highest, but you need to have a teaching qualification and not just your TOEFL or your degree. They pay up to $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 I believe, but these ones you need to have license. The requirement is just the same. You need to have a TOEFL certificate or experience in teaching, and you also need to have a degree. Even if you don't have experience, some will take you if you show them that you know what you're doing, and that's all you need. Some of them do pay for the flight up front, but for some you have to pay for yourself. Then when you get there at the end of your contract, they will reimburse you the money. It just depends on the contract you get. They do give you accommodation, so you don't have to pay for rent. Some of them give you free lunch and breakfast in the schools. So basically all you have to do with your income is whatever you want, you know. So that's the best time to save. Some of the schools in China that won't give you accommodation actually give you money monthly towards your rent, so you actually have money to pay your rent. So that helps. Another place you can go to teach English is UAE. Now this place pays a lot of money. They pay you up to about 4,000 US dollars, if not more, a month. My only problem with this place is that they sometimes do not give you accommodation. Now think about it, accommodation in UAE is expensive. So what that means is that you have to be sure that your contract includes accommodation. If not, then you have to try and find a place that's not so much expensive so that you will be able to live. If not, you will finish your income on accommodation. For UAE is a bit strict because obviously they want to get the worth of what they're paying. So you have to be sure that you have a teaching license in your country. If not, they will not take you. Normally their contract includes about 30 hours work a week, which includes office hours and teaching hours. You definitely need to have your degree, you need to have your teaching license, like I said. So it's not just about being able to teach English. Sometimes, oh hi! Sometimes, hello, how are you? Hi. Sometimes you do actually need to have, yeah, they're making noise and saying hi. They mainly look for those with a degree in education, a degree in TESOL, or TESOL is teaching English as a second language, or any other degree like that that actually has to do with applied linguistics, teaching languages. If not, they wouldn't really take you. If you want to teach in the universities, you do need a master's in applied linguistics, TESOL education, plus your teaching license, because if you don't have that, they won't take you. So actually getting a job in UAE is a bit tougher than the other countries in the sense of teaching English as a second language. Finally for today, I would say the easiest one to get is Vietnam, because in Vietnam you actually don't need to have so much of qualifications or licenses to teach. For Vietnam, if you have a degree, you can teach. If you have no degree but you have TEFL certificate, you can teach. So if you go online to get your TEFL certificate or face-to-face, you'll be able to get a job in Vietnam. But the competition might be really tough because, I mean, if you have a lot of people who have degree and who have certificate, I'm sure the school would take them compared to those who do not have such or who have less certification. So think about it. If you're an employer, you definitely want to have someone who's really qualified to actually teach in your school. In Vietnam, you can be paid about $1,500 a month or $1,000 a month. It basically depends on your school, how many hours you work and all that. The teaching job market is really high in Vietnam as well, so you should look into going there. Most times people work on tourist visas, which is illegal, but people do it. Some actually get there, then they change their tourist visas into work visa. So it depends, whatever works for you, you can try it out. But some people will tell you to go on tourist visa, get in there, search for jobs, and when you get jobs, then you can keep renewing your visa. But some will tell you that the best thing to do is to get a job online, get the school to sponsor your work visa before you get there, so that you don't have any problem with the government. This actually applies to every other country, especially China. So with all these schools, if you do your research well, you will be able to save about $500 or a bit more each month. There are many other countries out there, of course, but I didn't really do research into them because I was looking for the ones that would be worth my time. So you get what I mean, cash. Thank you so much guys for watching my video, and I do hope that you will get in contact if you have any question whatsoever about this process of teaching in a different country. Just to let you know that I actually appreciate the fact that my subscribers have increased and the views on my channel. Bye guys.
Whoa, Shakez, Baba got sauce.